What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, here with a 2021 March ban list prediction video. Now, if you know me, I'm more of a casual-minded YouTuber. I don't know the meta as well as some others, but I played the game long enough and have seen enough ban lists to know a few of the things that can be on this ban list, and I'm just going to go over the things I figure are going to be on the ban list this coming March, because it's going to be soon, this ban list here. So, let's take a look at some cards that are a bit problematic, and might show up on the list. So, first card, obviously, we're looking at the True King of Calamities. We're in a very control-centric format right now, and this guy, he's control alright, but he's control and he's a bit toxic. You know, just lock your opponent out of monster effects and attacks for a turn. It's kind of like Mystic Mind, but you know, it's monster form. Here's the thing with True King Calamities. Okay, he's really powerful. He does lock your opponent out of stuff. You need specific things to stop him. But there are ways to stop him. You know, if you have Impermanence, you have Effect Veiler, you have Forbidden Chalice of all things, or, you know, Forbidden Droplet even. There's ways to interrupt True King Calamitous. It's just a matter of having that in your opening hand. Because if your opponent makes Calamity's first turn, and they activate its effect and you can't get around it, then it's a problem. So, with Calamities, with a monster like Calamities, you know, you either ban it or you don't. So, if Calamities gets hit on the ban list, he's definitely going to be banned. If he is not on the list, well, then he's not on the list. That's just how it is. He's one of those cards you either ban it or you leave him alone. Another card that you either ban or leave it alone, here's Eyes Dragoon. This guy is a very nasty card. He's just so powerful. Just can't be destroyed, can't be targeted, pops stuff, negates things, gets big. Really annoying dude. But much like with Calamities, if you have a certain ounce to stop this dude, he's not that bad. He's really not that bad. So, honestly, as much as I would love to get rid of Eyes Dragoon, I don't like Dragoon very much. I find him very limiting of, you know, people will just focus on Dragoon and like nothing else in their decks. So, you know, I'm fine with leaving Dragoon for now. Honestly, I'd rather we hit Vertex Anaconda, because he makes the Dragoon a lot easier to go through. So if we were to, yeah, you would have to ban Vertex. It's one of those cards that you play it as a one of, a two of at most. So you either ban it or you leave it alone. So it's going to be either hitting a Dragoon, which wouldn't do too much. Maybe if you put Dragoon to 1 would be fine. That way you can use it without abusing it quite as much. There's some people who just play like triple Dragoon and go one after another. But yeah, either limit Dragoon, ban Anaconda. That's my idea. I hope they don't hit Red Eyes Fusion. That would be painful, because that would hurt the Red Eyes players. I don't want to hurt the Red Eyes players. They didn't do anything wrong. People who might have done something wrong, though, being Crystron Hulky Fiber X. This guy has gotten so many tuners banned with his obnoxiousness. Just ban him out a tuner and then go for combos. And he survived so far, Hulky Fiber X. Now, whether he'll survive again, I have a bad feeling that he will. I have a feeling that Hulky Fiber X will survive another ban list. If he doesn't, he definitely has to be hit to, you know, he has to be banned, basically. Again, ban it, leave it alone. Those are your options. Because one Hulky Fiber X is all you really need. So putting it at 1 does nothing, 2 does nothing, 3 is where he's at. So either ban it, leave it alone. Now, another card we got to talk about, Firewall Dragon. Firewall Dragon, back in the day, one of the most obnoxious of Link monsters. And, you know, his combo, his loop-de-loop burn FTKs with a cannon soldier, just absolutely atrocious. However, this card did get an errata recently, where each of its effects are once per turn, therefore killing that combo. So I can see Firewall coming off the ban list. We'll start him off as a one-of. We'll put him into 1, and then we'll slowly get him off. I think it's a little too early to put him at 3. So we'll put him as a one-of for now, and see how it goes. Another banned Link monster, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Let's give the Pendulum players a little something. You know, Pendulums are getting some more stuff. Might as well just give them, let's put Electromite to 1, just for the hell. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. We'll put him to 1. If he's still a problem, we'll put him back to the ban list. It's not the first time we've taken a card off and on the ban list. It's all good. You know what? Let's get Electromite. Let's give the Metal Foe players some love. Another card I want to talk about, in the event that Hulky Fiber X does not get hit, there is a chance that Deskbot 001 may be another one of his victims. You know, a very often combo, you go Hulky Fiber X, Deskbot 01, go into a Roardon combos, you spam your tokens, bring back the Deskbot. So that might be another sort of combo that Konami's going to say no to, and so there's a chance 001 might be banned because of Hulky Fiber X. Just another level 1 tuner that did nothing wrong. He might get hit. Now, another monster we need to talk about being the Cyber Angel Ben 10. This here monster, this ritual monster, often used in Drytron decks. Basically, if it's tributed, you can add a light fairy from your deck to your hand. It's not once per turn. Drytron's a thing. Herald of Ultimateness is a thing. So, I think Ben 10 needs to be hit just so that Drytron doesn't run away with it. You know, I mean, I like Drytron and all, and they're a cool deck how they can just ritual summon anything, but they don't need this thing in conjunction with Herald of Ultimateness on top of that. So I feel that Ben 10 needs to get, at the very least, limited, but probably banned. That's a thing that needs to happen, because honestly, if it doesn't happen, we will be living in Drytron world. Let's get Call by the Grave back to 2. You know, the semi-limited list isn't that useful in this game, but you know what? Call by the Grave could go back to 2. I would like it to come back, you know, because I'm sick of getting Ash Blossomed all the time. I don't like getting Ash Blossomed all the time when I'm trying to search out things. So, Call by the Grave coming to 2 would be nice, just so we don't have to, you know, worry about Ash Blossom quite as often. Another card to go to 2, let's get Tsuchi Noko. Why Tsuchi Noko? Well, it's because of the Abyss archetype that recently came out. They're reptiles. This is a reptile. This helps set up Graveyard for reptiles on top of the Snake Rain. So possibly Konami will decide to put Tsuchi Noko to 2. We'll see how that goes. You know, I mean, Tsuchi Noko obviously a very powerful monster. You know, does the danger combo. Guarantees you at least 1 material. So, it's a thing. You know, I would like to see Tsuchi Noko to 2. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, what else we got? We got Dynamite Knight, because, you know, the freaking Dracos, they need more stuff. Konami's been slowly taking all the Dynamite and the Draco Fighter and all that stuff off the ban list, so possible that we'll have Dynamite to 2, or even completely off the ban list. I don't know. I'm thinking to 2, and then to 3, it'll go that usual route. We'll see how that goes. And so, last thing to really talk about with the ban list, we're talking about the Elderland things. We got Cursed Elderland and the Scarlet Sanguine. I don't care for Eldritch as often, but it's a thing with Eldritch, Scarlet Sanguine, you can just summon out any Zombo so long as you have Golden Boy. And considering how many crazy Zombos are in this game, that's a bit much. Because Elderlando lets you, you know, search your Golden Land spell traps and your Golden Boy. And when it leaves the board, you can ditch Eldritch or Golden Land spell trap. So sets up the grave, sets yourself up. It's your searcher. It's your big old searcher. So where would I put these cards on the list? Let me think about this for a second. I don't want to ban either one of these because I don't want to kill Eldritch. I'm not spiteful toward Eldritch. Maybe just pick one of these 2 and put them to 1. Probably Scarlet Sanguine would be my pick, but you can also hit Elderlando. Either one. Either 1 to 1 would be fine by me. And so, let's take a look at some other... I'm thinking Samorg. Samorg, I like Samorg, really. I like it a lot. Because I really like, you know, Samorg as an archetype. However, a recent thing with... Like I said, we're doing a control format here, is to bring out Barrier Statue with Samorg and lock your opponent into only wind monsters. Kind of... You know, anything that lets you special summon a Barrier Statue that easy... Not too helpful. Plus, the fact that unless you have an Ash, you can't really stop Samorg because you can't target it, so you can't imperm it, and you can't effect veiler it. So, I don't know. I don't want anything bad to happen to the bird, but he might show up on the ban list. He might show up as a 1. He might go to 1. I don't know. Might get banned. I hope he doesn't get banned. That would suck. I just wanted to bring out that, you know, there is a chance that Samorg could get on the ban list at some point. Mythical Mine. Mystic, at this point, like, I still hate Mystic Mine, because I don't care for being locked out of my plays and stuff. But at this point, you know, just run some spell trap removal. But at the same time, people run counter spell trap removal, so it's a thing. Just leave it alone. People who play this card just garbos. So, as with all ban list predictions, I always like to pick a random card off the ban list that I don't think is going to come off the list. And I'm going to say, let's bring it off the list. Let's say a Heavy Storm. Now, we already have Harpy's Feather Duster at 1. Why not Heavy Storm? You know, blow up all the spell traps. There are certain spell traps of your own that you'd want to destroy. I can't remember all their names off the top of my head. Let me see if oh yeah, there's a Wicked Statue, Statue of the Wicked. So you can get like free tokens, basically. That might be a reason why this is still banned. I don't know, but regardless, let's put Heavy Storm to 1 and just screw around with it. I think that would be funny. So that's gonna be my ban list prediction. For not a lot of things are gonna change in the ban list. I don't think. You know, I'm just putting out my thoughts here, my 2 cents. Just love your Deskbot 01s because he might be gone. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this prediction video. Let me know in the comments what cards you think will be on the ban list, what cards you want off the ban list, what cards you want on the ban list. And I'll see you guys again when it's time for said ban list, and we'll look at it together. So until then, your boy Memphis is signing out. See y'all next time.